Jesus. See, the power behind that name is undescribable. It's a 5-letter word that sets hell on panic attack and gives demons a nervous breakdown. See, even the devil himself trembles at the sound of it. His knees quickly pins to the ground with fear in his eyes. Realize that at the mention of that name, every knee should bow and every tongue confess that he's King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He's the Alpha, Omega, the beginning and the end. He's the first and last and everything in between. John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and by him all things were made, and without him there was nothing made that was made. See, it was at the melody of his voice that the sun, moon, and the stars were lit. It was at the melody of his sound that put the skies, clouds, and planets into space, and they've never fallen out of place ever since. Because his word sustains it. He is God. His word sustains it. Because when he speaks, he dresses dry bones with his word and covers them with his breath. When he speaks, mountains are made plain and valleys made straight. When he speaks, creation opens up its ears and waterfalls pause for the cause of its boss. And wind stands still to listen to whatever its king has to say. When he speaks, he thunders over the mighty waters and breaks cedars in pieces of Lebanon and makes Lebanon leap like calf and Sirion like a young wild ox. When he speaks, tombs break open. Lazarus, come out. I wonder though, why did he have to mention his name? Oh, I get it now. He had to be specific in whom he was calling. Otherwise, his word is so strong that if he just spoke without being a little specific, all the dead men could have came out running out of that tomb, because his word is strong like that. Come on now. It's sharper than a two-edged sword, dividing between soul and spirit, joints and marrows, discerning the thoughts and intentions of the heart. The grass withers and the flower fades, but his word stands forever. He is God, the Yeshua HaMashiach, the one who was, is, and is to come, the King who became a slave to set you free. He is God, the one whose sandal straps are not even worthy to untie, the image of the invisible God, the fullness and the fulfillment of the law through grace and truth. And that's why the haters, excuse my French, that's why the Pharisees, better now, that's why the Pharisees couldn't stand him, because he spoke a language they were not familiar with. Yeah, you guessed it. Authority. He said, I am he who was spoken of by the prophets. I am the way in the wilderness, the river in the desert. I am the Christ, the anointed one, the way, the truth, the life. He is Jesus.